Gord, tough defeat anytime you lose, particularly when it's in the dying moments. Did you feel your team did more than enough work to win that hockey game?
I can't say that we were at our best tonight. Certainly our special teams, we wanted more out of our power play, and we had some opportunities on the power play, which we didn't capitalize on. So yeah, we'd like more out of that. And then 5-on-5 is pretty even. The ice wasn't very good, and on both sides of it didn't create a whole lot out there. So. It's one of those things you'd like more offensively, but on the defensive side, we did a pretty sound job.
Did you feel that maybe in the absence of a power play goal, perhaps you missed the opportunity to maybe swing some momentum in your favor? With that many opportunities, it's a way to, even if it's just one power play goal, move things in your direction.
Yeah, it usually goes that way. It carries over into the 5-on-5, and like I said, we didn't really get that momentum in their zone and the zone time, and that's necessary to create offense. And like I said, it's kind of a scrambly game, or as far as the structure was pretty sound on both sides of it, and it just seems like there wasn't any real established forecheck on either side of it. So, I guess that was where the lack of offense came in.
Is that where the timeout played a factor in just trying to change things up, or maybe the staff saw something as a way to take advantage of a power play?
Yeah, I think for one, those guys had gotten an awful lot of ice time, and so it was a chance to rest them. And then, sometimes just a reset type thing. We weren't really changing too much of what we wanted to do, but you tend to get impatient sometimes when you're not getting the results, and so we're just telling them to be patient, stay with the structure, and maybe look for one or two different things that Kinger and Dallas have pointed out.
Both goaltenders were forced to be solid in spurts, we'll say, here tonight. Do you wish better for the way UC Runas played? Yeah,
absolutely. Obviously, the last one takes a really funky bounce, so you can't even really see it that well on the video. But yeah, he played real sound, and would have liked to at least seen him get to overtime and see where it went from that. But their guy was very sound in net too. We had some real quality scoring chances in the first half of the game, and he made some big stops for them.
Gord, with obviously NHL training camp around the corner, before a game like this, how do you guys approach the players? Is it the same as any time, or is there a different approach you have to take in this situation?
No, I don't think it doesn't change from whether it's exhibition at times or certainly middle of the season, regular season game into a playoff game. We want the same kind of focus and energy, and that's one thing that we've had all year, and whether the score is 5-0 in our favor, if we're down 5-0, I think our focus has been pretty consistent. So, and it really hasn't had to come from the coaching staff. We have such a strong room that I think it's come from their peers and their teammates that they push each other. So, it was something that we prided ourselves on all year, and we didn't even really feel like we had to address that.
Did you feel in the first period there was just kind of, not a sloppiness, but guys seemed out of sync a little bit, just overskating the puck, passes a little bit behind guys?
Yeah, like I say, it wasn't a real sound executed game, and I think part of it, the ice was not very good, and even passes that were, would have been on the tape, they were bouncing, and so you see the execution sort of broke down as the game went on. Maybe guys started pressing a little bit, and you tend to squeeze the stick. The passes don't get quite as crisp.
Obviously a fluky goal at the end, but is this at least a sign that, if Ben Scrivens is gone, if guys are gone, if UC Runas is still with his team, there's a lot of confidence in this guy to be a starting goaltender?
Oh, absolutely. He's done the job for us the last 2 years, and beyond that, he might get the opportunity to run with it for a little while here now, and the guys feel very confident when he's in net. He's got great numbers, and they really seem to pull together and play strongly in front of him when he's in net.